नित्यानन्देश्वर सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shri Mahans, Mahans, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world at this time through Nityananda TV, Facebook Live, through hundreds of Adinavasis channels, YouTube Live, and through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha all over the world. Cities sitting with us through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, long list. So I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Let me continue to expand on some more deeper truths about choices and freedom. Understand, yesterday I was explaining in the webinar the physicality, thinking within the box is bondage. Thinking outside the box is choices. Breaking the box is creativity. Realizing box is the hoax is freedom. Then the psychology of freedom and choices. Opinions form the foundation of choices. Truth forms the foundation of freedom. Opinions form the foundation of choices. Truths form the foundation of freedom. Listen. Now, I am going to precisely give you the understanding of tattva of freedom and choices. Listen. If you choose from the short perceptions you have, it is called choices. If you play with the whole, with the larger perception, beyond anything you can imagine to choose, it is called freedom. Listen. You have access to only one plane. In that 2000 items are available in front of you as choices. And you choose. This is the life of choices. You have access to all the 11 planes. You are playing. The playing itself is so beautiful. You neither have time nor have interest to choose, because there is so much. That is called freedom. Understand, I am not selling any theories. I'm selling you, not even selling, sharing with you the reality. Opinion-based lifestyle, of course, provides you lot of choices, but reduces your very ability of perception. If you are engrossed in 2000 choices in front of you, you miss 11 dimensions. Each one of them have some few million choices. Listen to this truth. If you are engrossed with 2000 choices in front of you, and the opinions you formed about those choices, you miss very badly possibility of that multi-dimensional universe. Very recently there was an article in Facebook, I do not know how many of you read. Our brain is constructed to perceive extraordinary dimensions. Still scientists are exploring. I don't know how many of you read, few days before the article went viral in Facebook. The construct of the brain has capacity to perceive multiple dimensions of the universe. Of course, now only the science is trying to touch that, also just surface of the iceberg, tip of the iceberg. Our rishis have gone to the depth and they have described elaborately. Today morning I was reading some of the Tantra literature. Tantra literatures are also part of Agama, teachings of Sadashiva. Two important concepts I wanted to share from the Tantras I was reading today morning, which was also resonating with my personal experience. Understand, the opinions like love, hatred, those signals occupy such large space in your brain, they form like a fort and do not let you see beyond the wall. Listen. Listen. Seeing this world does not make you incapable of not seeing the other worlds. No. Opinions you form about this world stops you perceiving the other planes. Listen. I'll repeat. See, this world you see, Bhur, Bhuva. In the human body you have access to all the three, Bhur, Bhuva, Swa. In human body you can experience Swa also. Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, all the three you can experience in this human body. This Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, these planes which you are seeing is not stopping your ability to perceive other planes like a Tapo, Satya, Brahma, all those lokas. But the opinions you form about these worlds becomes a huge fort inside your brain, Sahasrara Mandala, 1,000 petal flower, when that fort is built, then you are not able to see outside the fort. That stops your ability to perceive the multiple dimensions of the universe. Listen. Actually, choices are not only not freedom, they are anti-freedom. Listen. Choices are not only not freedom, they are anti-freedom. You are so engrossed, engaged, feeling you got the result. Because you do not know the way to check whether some stone is a diamond or a shining ordinary stone, you go on collecting your whole life something. Only when you are about to die, you discover a machine to check the diamond and you find out whole thing you collected is just faltu stone. Not even one is diamond. Listen. The opinion-based choices life gives you a kind of agitation which you call as experience. Agitations cannot be experienced. Experience means a complete, settled, restful awareness of your existence. Last 2 days I am singing one line from Arunagirinadar, a great saint from my native place. Rajagambira Nadalum Vayalura. It's actually describing the inner space of Subramanya, the grace with which the Gambira with which he is ruling the universe. I tell you, if you experience anything in your life, even a simple cup of tea, you will experience that Gambira, because the Gambira is the quality of your existence. Gambira is the smell of your freedom. Understand? Friendliness is the smell of your consciousness. Gambira, grace, is the smell of your freedom. If you are having freedom inside, the Gambira, grace, will be your existence. The whole Hindu tradition is such a life-oriented religion. You can see the sacred sentiments which you are supposed to cherish in the morning puja are all so much of life-oriented. Kamadenave, Kalpavrikshaya, Ratnasinghasanaya, Chindamani Grihaya. The sentiments you are supposed to cherish. The sentiments you are supposed to cherish. I don't know how many of you know Krishna is murdered. Rama is suicide. We never speak about it. Krishna was murdered. A hunter came and killed him when he was resting. Have you ever seen Krishna murdered? Only with the flute. dancing. Because we know box is the hoax. He embodied, is not body. So we are very clear. He embodied, so he has to be disembodied, and he needs some reason. It's such a life-oriented religion. The items you are supposed to touch in the morning: sandal paste, flower. See, early morning the items you need to handle: jewelry, silk. And see the concepts you need to remember. Parijataya kalpavrikshaya chintamanigrihaya kamadhenave. I tell you, nothing compared to a integrated puja. If I am not started my public life and doing what I am doing, I will be only pujari. Really, I am telling you. I will not be yogi, or I will not be healer, or I will not be an author, I will not be an orator, I will be pujari. The sacred sentiments you need to remember. Ultimately, what you perceive in your brain is the essence of your life. What you perceive in your brain only is going to come with you after you leave the body. Nothing else. Even if you built a body heavy, all the 300, 400 big muscles, the moment you leave it over, it's no more useful. But the perceptions with which you lived forms the foundation of your bioenergy. That is going to be constantly coming with you. I tell you, morning yoga is the savings you do for the old age. Like in US and all, what they call retirement pension, 401k. That's your morning yoga. But morning puja is your visa for after death, after leaving the body. Understand, morning yoga is only 401k. Morning puja is your visa and accommodation for after leaving the body. An integrated puja, so many life-based sentiments need to be awakened in you. Hridbadmamasanam data sahasrarachyutamrutaihi padyam sharanayor dadyat, means the nectar flowing from the sahasrara, which is putting me in that ecstasy, flowing through the mouth and sweetening my very saliva and burning intense sweetness Understand the word I am using. Burning intense sweetness. You all know only burning intense spice. Chili. Burning intense sweetness in the throat, which flows through the system. That is Sahasrara Amrita. That is the water for bathing. Sahasrar Achyutamritaihi Padyam Charanayor Dadyat. Water to wash the feet. When I say integrated puja, remembering all these sentiments when you recite the mantra. Not that Hritpadmam Asanam Satyam. The saliva while during sleeping cannot be the badhyam. Many people do that only. That is what directly is applied on. Jnaniyam dena shasmritam sagajam. Poor fellow. He has to take bath in your saliva because you accepted him as guru. He accepted you as a disciple. Integrated puja means just swimming in the sacred sentiments when you recite the mantras. Swimming in the sacred sentiments when you recite the mantras. Chittam bragalpayet pushpam dhubam pranan bragalpayet tejas tattvancha deepartham. Tejas tattva means feeling bright, alive, which you feel when the screen opens. And how the eyes are searching, what is the new jewelry, what is the new throne, what is the new background, what is the new beard style. What's the new jata style? What's the new feather? Tejas tattvancha deepartham. The tejas tattva which pushes you from inside to be alive, that tattva, that unit is the deepartham. That is the deepa. See, Sadashiva says very clearly, you can't lower the bell below the heart. Means, if the hands are like this, you can't sleep. You can't sleep. Try to keep like this and try to sleep. You can't. That is, you see, certain level of movement of the hand and leg, you can't sleep. That is why the temple steps are always high. If you raise your knees that much, you can't sleep. And if you raise the hand like this and ring the bell, you can't sleep. Kantanadam Gritva, actually, when you raise the bell and ring the bell and remove all the demons, it is not the external demons, you are asleep. Integrated puja. So much of the life positive sentiments have to be remembered, cherished, cognized. Understand? Multiple persistent cognitions of life positive higher elemental sentiments will open up the various parts of your brain beyond these walls you built based on your judgments and opinions. Understand? Listen. Now I am breaking one of the important part. Opinions are lower powerless energy fantasies. The powerful fantasies of visualizations like Kamadhenu Kalpavriksha will burn these opinion walls. Listen. Kamadhenu Kalpavriksha, Ratna Singhasana, Chintamani Griha, all of them are not the fantasies like Superman, Batman, all that. No. These life positive visualizations have the capacity, these powerful visualizations has the capacity to melt the opinion walls you built in your life by the powerless cognitions. Understand? The opinions you created and the powerless cognitions you built and the choices you made because of these opinions and powerless cognitions can be melted away just by even trying to cognize what is Kalpavriksha, what is Kamadhenu, what is Kalpavriksha. All possible. What is your cognitions? Nothing possible. The opinionated mental setup can be melted away by these higher cognitions, powerful cognitions. And these powerful cognitions lead you to reality and freedom. Understand? All negative things like a choice-based, opinion-based choices-based lifestyle, and whether choices are fulfilled frustration, unfulfilled boredom, this whole root is powerlessness. Higher life positive visualizations, getting grounded in completion, more and more getting grounded in reality, and more experiencing freedom. This whole root is powerfulness. Morning puja directly leads you to freedom. It's a right royal path for freedom. I tell you. The number of times I cherish this sentiment, which I was singing just now. Rajagambira nadalum vayalura. The number of times I have cherished this sentiment. The moment I remember this line, my whole brain opens up to that grace. Gambira. My whole body language taste that Gambhira again and again and again. In what kind of sentiments and visualizations your inner space is soaked matters. Your inner space, biomemory, is like a cotton. How many times it is getting soaked in honey? How many times it is getting soaked in drainage? Matters. It is not all about money, honey. It is all about honey money. It is not all about money. Understand? In what kind of perceptions and experiences more number of times your inner space is soaked decides whether you are wealthy or poor. Not the zeros you have in the bank many times which you don't even remember. Zeros not remembered. Indian politicians really don't know how much of zeros they have in their Swiss bank. And even after their death, nobody knows the number. Now, like this, we have lost tons of money. These fellows are so secretive, they dump everything in the Swiss bank. Only they know the bank account number and the secret code or everything. They don't even tell their sons, daughters, because the day they tell, they will be killed. So they want to live as till the last moment. Because even if you tell now, in half an hour you will be dead. So they don't tell, and they die, the whole money is lost. The money in the bank does not make you rich. And the sons and daughters also don't kill the parents till they get the bank account number. If a politician is in the deathbed and not dying, it means he is very brilliant, he has still not yet given the last number. A young couple talk in the evening. Honey, I am so sorry that I let out my anger at you so often. How do you manage to stay so calm with my foul moods? The other person replies, I always go and clean the toilet whenever I have mood swing and anger. This guy asks, oh, that helps? Yes, because I am using your toothbrush. Opinions form a very strong walls in your life and reduces your freedom to choices. Now you have to be very careful about your toothbrush. Better take it along with you and bring along with you. You don't know who is angry with you. See, the perceptions matter. The sentiments and cognitions and ideas in which your inner space gets completely filled every day matters. An integrated puja means a puja in which you remember all these beautiful sentiments and cognize them. Really builds such powerfulness in you, and it really liberates. It really liberates. essence of today's satsang. Integrated puja every day leads you from choices to freedom. Because the lower level opinions lead to choices, and choices lead to frustration or boredom, which is finally bondage. A powerful sacred sentiments grounds you to completion and reality, which leads to truth and leads to freedom, ultimately liberation. Everyday puja, integrated puja, is not bondage, it is freedom. As part of the Adinam Chalo series and the expansion of Choices to Freedom webinar, the essence of today's satsang, integrated puja leads to freedom. And as my personal gift, listen. If you have to do Shiva Puja, Sadashiva himself declares in Agama that you have to be vegetarian. I cannot alter the rule. I have no right to alter his words. But I have been given freedom to form Agama when it comes to my puja, means the Guru Puja. I am very clear. Anybody wants to do Guru Puja, accepting me as Guru and want to do puja, I do not put any preconditions. I am not going to tell you only if you become vegetarian you should do puja. Do puja. I am capable enough to enter into your heart and make you vegetarian. And I don't want you to mistake, it's not that Sadashiva is not capable enough. You are not capable enough to catch him in his formlessness. But he is in the form, in this body. And if you start the puja, I am not going to put any preconditions. Start the puja. All the Vatavarana will grow automatically. So I declare today, anybody, even if you have not seen me physically, you only saw the YouTube discourses, Facebook satsangs, and you want to accept me as Guru and start the Guru Puja, send an email to Office of His Holiness. You will receive whole Guru Puja set and Guru Padaka and my blessings and initiation free. With Rudraksha and Vibhuti, I'll send you the whole thing free. You can start the puja with the puja manual. We will be sending the whole set. Anybody wants to start the Guru Puja, I am not putting any precondition, not even the precondition every day you have to do. No. Start enjoying. I know how to make you do 10 times a day. How I make you check your Facebook messages every 1 hour? How many of you do that? Whether any like from Swamiji? Any? That's all. This is the modern day puja. I already made you do puja. No preconditions, no dietary restriction, no conditions about the regularity. Anybody wants to start, enjoy the integrated puja. Guru Puja, just send an email to Office of His Holiness. You will receive Guru Paduka and the Guru Puja set and the Guru Puja manual. You can start the puja and enjoy it. Integrated puja leads to freedom. It's my personal gift from today. Anybody, this offer is open forever. No expiry date. Of course, I cannot alter the rules of Shiva Puja given in Agama. So I will, when it comes to Shiva Puja, I will strongly recommend you follow his instructions. But I do have a freedom to design my puja. So now I am very clear. Anybody wants to do Guru Puja, accepting me as Guru, send an email to Office of His Holiness at nityananda.org. You will receive the Guru Puja set with Guru Paduka and the manual. We can also provide online training for anybody who wants to start. And no preconditions, neither dietary regulations nor regularity conditions. You can do when you feel like, and otherwise up to you. You are free. But integrated puja leads to freedom. Essence of today's satsang is integrated puja leads to freedom. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Sada Shivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.